Speaking about getting max points this weekend, Max Verstappen is 1 penalty point away this weekend from a potential race ban. I think it's something worth talking about. If he grabs one more, the consequence being that he's not going to make the British Grand Prix. He will effectively have hit that 12 strikes point and will miss out on an entire Grand Prix weekend, which could really shake things up from a narrative standpoint as far as it concerns, the Red Bull driver lineup. We might see a much too early debut of Arvid Lindblad, but
you got that one down. You got that name down.
Thank you. But Max has a long history of success at the Red Bull Ring. He has the most wins at the Austrian Grand Prix in its history. We'll get there. Max is probably going to be a little bit advised on race day, and this also carries into the sprint, to just keep it in mind. I don't expect Max to necessarily change his driving style. Knowing Max, he's very much so a heat of the moment kind of guy. He's insanely talented. You can't rule him out for a possible race win this weekend.
Just say what you mean. He gets pissed off.
He gets pretty pissed. But
especially in a lawnmower.
But overall, I think it's got to be at least in the back of the mind of everybody at Red Bull. Oh, no restrictions, but try not to, try not to slam into George Russell. Just try your best not to do it.
Or try not to get George Russell to slam into you. Here's what I got.
Sure.
He's at home. You already stated 5-time winner here at the Red Bull Ring, more than anyone else ever in the entire history since 1970 when the track was built.
I thought it was 4.
4 or 5?
4. I have it in my notes.
We're going to edit that out.
No, we're not.
Nevertheless.
He said he was prepared.
Nevertheless. I did at 5 in the morning. I could have been tired. Whatever. He's at home. You can never, ever count out Max Verstappen. Even in the little Tykes car that he's driving this year, he's still stacked together some wins. He's at home. You can never count him out. And I think it's very simple to say that he's always going to drive like penalty points just don't exist. That's just how Max Verstappen is.
What are the general odds like that he picks up his final penalty point this weekend? Though?
I don't think it'll happen.
Like at all? 0%?
I don't think it's a 0%. I don't think it's a 0, but I don't think it's a high likely possibility because even if he does do something, what are the actual chances that the FIA actually storms down on Max? Unless it's just absolutely egregious.
I mean, that kind of leans onto a bit of a TikTok comment.
But if it's a 50-50, then
you don't think, all right, there's gamesmanship here. Because obviously we saw what George Russell did towards the end of the Canadian Grand Prix where, he hit the brakes to pull away from the safety car.
And
they argued about it. Right? But some gamesmanship in general. You don't think that somebody is going to be
George Russell
trying to bait him.
George Russell's going to
or Lando Norris.
Nah, I don't think Lando would do it. Lando's not the baiter kind of guy. Like we've seen him. He's not going to do that. George, yes.
I mean,
one of the Ferraris, maybe. I can see Lewis doing a little something.
Maybe a little Charles getting a little
sniff, a little close there.
I'm just saying. All it takes is a little poke of the bear. All it takes is a little poke.
Literally, like maybe they just try to fight Max.
But speaking of Max, by the way, on a completely separate note, dude, that helmet's sick.
Oh, the helmet's absolutely gorgeous.
And we're gonna have to toss that up for at least a short.
Yeah,
because that thing is gorgeous. I wish we'd make it as full time because
it's pretty close to what we got here, to be honest. Other than I don't know how much yellow is on it.
It's got orange instead of
it's
red.
So nice.
It's beautiful.
So nice. Which is so off brand for Max because he's not like a flashy.
I actually disagree with you on this. I don't know if you know, because he's had some pretty sick helmet designs in the past. He had a really good one at Miami last year. His championship helmet for his 5th championship was also pretty sick too. He's had a few.
Okay.
He's had a few.
But nevertheless, this one's by far my favorite. Wrapping up on Max. I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna drive like penalty points don't exist. While I don't think there's a 0% chance that he gets this final penalty point, I think at the end of the day it's gonna be fine.